Gita Trio by Laugh and Learn is a fun game to learn Bhagavad Gita slokas and concepts. The pack contains 17 blue cards, 17 pink cards, 17 orange cards, 3 Kamadhenu cards, and 1 instruction sheet. Let us now set up the game. Shuffle all the cards and distribute 9 cards to each player. The remaining cards are placed face down in a draw pile in the center. One card is opened and kept beside the draw pile. Players do not show their cards to each other. For the sake of simplicity, we will assume that there are 2 players. The aim of this game is to collect 3 sets of cards. So what is a set? In Gita Trio, a set contains 3 cards. These 3 cards have the same number in English, same number in Sanskrit, and they have the same topic, which is written at the top center of the card. The 3 cards are in 3 different colors: blue, pink, and orange. How do we play this game? Let us take a look at the cards of player 1. So the first card in the hands of player 1 is number 1, equanimity. It is a orange card. Then 5, orange, seed giving father. 7, orange, bhakti without deviation. 12, blue, anger. 13, orange, maya. 14, pink, what great people do. 16, blue, surrender to Krishna. 16, pink, surrender to Krishna. So what is the difference between 16 blue and 16 pink? It is the shloka. So the shloka number, the shloka and the meaning differs. 16 blue has BG 2.49 and 16 pink has BG 18.62. Both are related to the topic surrender to Krishna. So there will be one more card in the pack, which will be 16 orange, which is related to the topic surrender to Krishna, but a different shloka. If player 1 can obtain 16 orange, then his set of the topic surrender to Krishna is completed. Okay, now the last card which player 1 has is a Kamadhenu card. It's a pink Kamadhenu card. Kamadhenu card can be used in place of any card of the same color. So these are the cards of player 1. Now player 1 looks at the open card next to the draw pile. Let's take a look. What is it? Is it useful for player 1? The open card is 12 orange anger card. Player 1 already has 12 anger blue card. So player 1 picks up this card with the hope that she can create one set of 12 anger. After the player picks a card, he or she has to throw back a card. So player 1 decides to throw back 7 bhakti without deviation card. Now these are the cards in player 1's hands after she picked the card and threw back the card. Now it is the turn of player 2. He looks at the open card, and if it is not useful for him, he picks a card from the draw pile and sees if that would be useful for him to form a set. So the game goes on in this way. Player 1 and player 2 take turns. Whenever a player forms a set, he or she puts the set of 3 cards open in the center and shouts out Gita Trio of topic, say anger or bhakti without deviation or maya, whichever topic he has completed the set. The player then has to read the shlokas of the 3 cards. If the player forgets to read the shlokas, then the other player shouts out caught, caught. If the player who completed the set is not caught, that is, if he has read all the 3 shlokas, then he gets 3 into 10, 30 points. Well done! The Kamadhenu card. Now, if we recall, player 1 had Kamadhenu card in her hand. Now, if she creates a set with Kamadhenu card as a replacement for another card, then she would only get 2 into 10, 20 points. The Kamadhenu card does not give points, it can only complete a set. At the end of the game, the scores of each player are added up, and the player with the maximum number of points is the winner. There is an advanced mode for this game in which exchanging of cards is allowed. So, how does exchanging happen? The player whose turn it is can either pick card from the open pile or from the draw pile, or he can exchange card with his neighbor on the right. For this, the player needs to know the shloka numbers. So the player asks, I want card with shloka number 2.15. If the neighbor has it, he will give the card, and this player can give any other card in exchange. For your understanding, here is one set of 3 slokas from Gita Trio. There are 17 such set of 3 slokas in Gita Trio, and there is a separate video to view all the set of shlokas for your reference.